सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Hyung, I will if anything like that. I feel. Don't worry. How can I not? Brother in law, you're alone, and your due date is close, and you're not ready to come the home. If anything happens to you, then I could never face jungle. You are my responsibility, and Hyung, I'm not your responsibility. Don't stress yourself, I said as politely and softly as I could. And the due date is still a week away, and I have already told Auntie that I will come in a couple of days, and I have prepared a few things for my babies. I tried to make him understand and made him stress free. He agreed and again told me to call him if I feel any pain. I shook my head and put the phone on the table before walking toward the window. Hayao and his family was a great. I was living in an apartment alone and satisfied. I was no longer in anyone's wings. I was no longer dependent. I was no longer scared to live alone. So I was grateful that I have Hyung and his family when I need them. I curse my stomach with a smile on my face. Your Appa always used to say that I'm strong, but I never realized that. He's right. I'm strong, and I love you, Appa, more than anything. I feel my children kicking. I laugh. Yes, I love you more than I love anyone else in this world, not even you. I feel them kicking continuously. I love carrying my baby bump. I sat on the bed, resting my head on the headboard. When I didn't even know you, I forget for you with the whole village. And now my life is in you. Just think, what could I do for you? I smile, remembering his word. You're mine, only mine, Mr. John Theong. Nothing in the world can change what I feel for you, how much I love you. Nothing can change. You mean the world to me, my life. A tear slipped from the corner of the lips as I remembered everything he had confessed. I always try to be away from all these memories for us, but I could not help missing him in the silent and alone night. After crying some time, I start craving for ice cream. It's about 9:30 at the night, and the ice cream parlor was far away from my place, but I could not the craving and decide to go out to get for myself. I usually have the stock, but today morning I have the last cup and I forget to buy it. I promise that I will do and give everything to my child in my power, even if it's in my walk. I must never let my child feel that they didn't have a father. I grabbed my wallet and locked my apartment before heading out. I took a cab and went to that. After I was done, I was already 9:15 p.m. and it took 20 minutes for me to come here and 25 for me to enjoy my late night ice cream session. I was walking on the road for searching for the cab when I realized it was close to impossible to find a cab after 10 p.m. in that area, and that directly, huh, no other option. I started walking to the main highway. It was good for me too. Walking in the third trimester, which helped me with delivery. It will not even 30 minutes for me to walk. I start feeling in my stomach, ignoring I continue to walk. But then I feel I stop placing my hand on my baby bump. I took a deep breath and looked around to find a place to sit. Having no other option, I didn't even take a step. I felt the pain again. I shoved my hand in my bag to take out my phone, but I could not find it, and it hit me that I put the phone on the table after talking to Hyung. That became painful, and tears starting falling from my eyes. I held my bum and sat on the road. Oh God! I cried out of pain and fear. If something happened to me or my child, and I will die. I can't afford to lose my babies. God, please help me. Please save my child. So the car went away from there while they screaming for help. Sana, please save my babies. They scream while on the road. They can't believe that Sana could be this heartless. They can't believe that he left his husband on his ward only to this selfish woman. God, don't do this to me. I never complained to you about my sufferings. I always believe that you will do what's the best for me, and I have trust in you. If my babies are not mean to me, come into the world then. T- Take me with them. I can't live without them. I screamed at the end, and I sat in the car like a statue. She was trying to process everything. She pregnant with twins, babies, Jungkook babies, and she left them to die, just like she killed her other children. Her hand fell on the stomach. She stared at her belly, where her daughter has been present for 7 months, and suddenly it snapped for her. Mama, don't do this. Sana was tired as she heard a voice. She looked around, but there was no one. Her face became white. She looked like she had seen a ghost. She can look at her stomach. You're not that evil, Sana. This time, she heard Jungkook's voice. She closed her eyes tight, but avoiding them. Heart started bumping in her chest. If something happened to them, will you able to face yourself? Will you able to face Jungkook ever? Don't do this. Don't kill your for your insecurities. That boy lives in for you and your child, and you're letting him and his child die. You're killing them. You're not a murderer, Sana. You're not a murderer. Her eyes snapped open as herself made her understand that of the situation. Painful tears escape her eyes. They can die. Those innocent children can die. No, I can't let them. She shook her head. Turn the car. Take me to that boy immediately. She braked and ordered impatiently. The driver turned the car. Drive fast. Her heart felt like bursting. At any time, she was badly shaking. The fear of something happened to the innocent children because of her made her want to slap herself. How could she left there on the road in the middle of the night? And that too. The driver stopped the car. In 5 minutes, as they didn't go far, Sana stepped out of the car and found Till lying on the road in a fetus position. Sana ran toward him. They, she yelled, they open your eyes. I'm sorry. She held the arm and made him sit on the road. He stared at her with bloodshot eyes, causing her crying continuously. Get up. Let's go to the doctor. She tried to stand the up carefully. Another contraction made this scream. Sana flinched but quickly covered up and made this stand. Calm down, Tay. We're going to the hospital. She made this sit on the car and got in beside him. Take us to the closer. By the hospital now. They scream again. Sana tried to calm him down. Ma'am, the first hospital is 45 minutes far away from here, and the next is an hour ago. No, I don't think I will make it there. They cried out and hugged Sana, make her eyes burn. Sana, I think I, I will lose. Nothing will happen to you, baby. Stay. You have to be strong. Sana said, patting the head. She took a deep breath to bear the pain in her heart. She had to forget everything and be strong for now, and have to help this boy and those innocent children. She had promised herself that she will not let anything happen to them. Now it was her responsibility. Ma'am, there is a huge traffic here, the driver explained.